สวัสดีค่ะ
Well, Nat, it is May. We haven't talked about what's been going on the property since January, since it was winter, dry season, and now it's rainy season. And a lot's been going on we got to get you up to speed on. So let's tell them all the things that have been happening on our property.
Okay, let's go check.
But before we get to the tour of the property, today's fun day, and we're gonna cook up some breakfast for everybody and then get out on the tour and show you what's been going on. So who's the head chef here? Who's the head chef, Nat?
You.
Me. What do we got on the menu? Eggs, bread, bologna. Who knows? Yeah, don't have bacon today. Oh well. Anyway, let me cook it up and then we'll be right back at you. He's gotten tall, hasn't he? Yeah. Almost the same now. He's getting big. What do you think?
High more than me now.
Yeah, taller than that. Wow. You see one of our pals living here in the kitchen? A lot of wildlife here. That guy's big. I'm JC. This is Nat. Together we've helped hundreds of foreigners get more life for less money by having a retirement in Thailand. Now we've set out on a new adventure with the help of Danoi, Kakao, and Gopher. Together, join us on our journey while we turn this into this
4 years later.
and make a full forest and help make Thailand green again.
Birds fall out from the net.
One thing is, Nat's garden is looking good, right?
Little garden.
Yeah, little garden. And how about your cactus, huh? You got a lot of cactus over here.
I repaired the rock. New rock, new dirt.
Yeah, replanted all those. But it's rainy season and things have really taken off growing, haven't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's show them some stuff. And as we walk around, we'll start with a project we're starting on. Well, we're hoping to complete soon. We'll show you that. Okay. All right. You want to walk back and show them what's going to be happening today? We've got some people coming by because we wanted another water retention pond to retain water during the rainy season. We have the pond with the tilapia in it, and we've got another little winding kind of water retainment next to that, and that's good. But we wanted one back on the back of our property back here where it's the lowest part on the property. Look at this tree. This was our first tree that we ever planted. That says it's a jacaranda. I was calling our Royal Poinsettias jacarandas by mistake.
But now we gopher tree.
Yeah, we're calling it gopher tree because Nat's nephew, this is one of the trees he can climb because it's got so many arms and it's strong. But here's our water retention pond. Now it's next to all our dragon fruit, some lemongrass and lime that we have growing here. Uh-oh. We got a weed eater. Yeah, everybody's cutting now because they planted rice. You can see, I'm not sure you can see that, but all the land now has been planted with rice because of the beginning of the rainy season. So why this creates a weed eater environment is because now the cows can't graze in the rice fields. during dry season, that's what they do. They let the cows wander around, but now they got to go out and find grass to cut and feed the cows that they have. Now, here's our little, we're going to call it a clong, a little canal. I call it a ditch, but anyway, it's going to be 1.5, hopefully 1.5 meters deep when it's finished. We're going to slope these sides, and it's going to go 14 meters towards Nat down there. And like I said, this is the lowest part on the property. It always was wet during rainy season, and like a wetland almost. So we're going to put this in here, and we've had 2 people start to work on it and didn't finish because it was a hard job, and they just sort of gave up. But we got somebody coming today, right?
Yeah.
And they say they're going to finish this, which is less than half done, and they're going to finish it in 3 days. We'll see how that works out. We'll even see if they show up today, right? We've got a dragon fruit. Looks like it's coming, right? And
Banana.
oh yeah, we've been getting bananas. Yeah, we'll talk about some of the harvests we're getting. These are a little banana here, not much on that tree, but we've gotten some bananas, a lot of limes. Look at this, check this out. How many limes? That's just one clump there, and they're all over the tree. So this is real cool. This one's doing really well. And your lemongrass and everything. Yeah, we'll go that way. I wanted to show them if they can see on the periphery down there, our Australian pines. Look how tall these things are now. Way off in the distance there. They're gigantic. I don't even know how tall they are, but they're big. Our teak is doing really well. Check out the teak there. If you stand next to that, Nat, they'll get an idea how big that one is. There's another bigger one out in the front, but check this out. And we've got a little garden growing here. I'm not sure how many vegetables are gonna outpace the weeds that are growing. But we've got corn, we've got beans, we've got a pepper plant in here. The pepper plant doesn't look too good. It looks like it's yellowing up. But also what was planted in here was cilantro, dill, and a few other things. We'll see if those come up. And this was a problem because we just dug up and turned the dirt, mixed it with some manure and stuff, and planted in it. And because we just dug it up and turned it, all the weeds and everything probably just regrew. And oh, they're probably wondering about our solar power, because last time we talked to them, we had just bought the inverter, the new inverter. And so how's our power doing?
Okay.
Yeah, the new inverter's holding up really well. It seems to handle all the loads and everything. It was inexpensive. It wasn't expensive at all. And we've got some lithium ion batteries, 2 of them, which I don't know a lot about, but I tried to balance them, and I'm not sure how much success I had in that, but they need to be balanced because they're in series. And so, and I think they're 300 amp hour batteries, 2 of them. So anyway, we should get more usable power out of that. And we'll talk more about that if you're interested. And check out their tree saw. I mean, this started out, you saw in the opening, this started out as just a clay soil. And you can see these are flowering trees here. And Nat's another one. Nat's cactus. Nat likes the cactus. Let's show them our little all the vegetation now. We've got a royal poinsettia there that's doing really well. You can see all the growth around the house doing really well. We're hoping all these trees are going to grow up big around the house and shade it, which would be really nice.
Bamboo grow good.
So yeah, our bamboo driveway with the fishtail palm are doing really well. Hey, let's go out here and we'll talk about a lot of the stuff because this was supposed to be a food forest, right? So we have guava over here. We haven't got guavas recently, but our mulberry, we have how many mulberries? 3, and boy, they produced a lot. They're still producing. We're still getting mulberries off of these, and but the bushes are getting really big, and you can make these into trees. So we might trim them after the fruit's gone and try and get them to become more like a tree, right now?
We eat mango from this tree.
Yeah, we've gotten the mangoes, our first mangoes. There's a bird nest in there too. You see the bird nest? Yeah, we've gotten 3 mangoes off of this tree, and it was always in the shade. And just recently I cut down the tree next to it, chopped and dropped, you know, which was what it was supposed to be for anyway. So now this mango tree will probably take off because it's rainy season. Let's show them your star fruit too. Carambola, we've never had fruit on this, and this year, check this out. We got little star fruit, carambola, which is really cool. So that's producing.
Mango on that tree.
Yeah, how many mango trees do we have? Do you know?
4.
About 4 of them. And so we're getting mangoes. Our tamarind trees aren't doing too good, but finally it looks like they're taking. So this one, there's Nat's mango there. So we got a mango on this one this year. Now usually what they recommend is when it first produces, cut it off and don't let the energy go towards the fruit, and just so it'll fruit more and stuff. But we get so excited we actually got something to eat.
I can take out now.
You want to take it out now?
Yeah.
You gonna make a mango salad? Okay. And this mango tree over here has what was it, 1 or 2? So these are growing here too. So that's cool.
That nam dok mai.
Ooh, nam dok. That's what they make khao niao mamuang, in the markets and stuff, with the coconut milk and the sticky rice. Oh, it's good.
And the egg.
No eggs and no chickens. We're thinking about getting some laying hens again and starting to do that. This is sort of our makeshift nursery here. And you can see we got a pile of manure that's aging. It's great for in our compost and when we plant and stuff. But we got a lot of these plants we brought back from Cha'am, from a place called Hoi Sai. If you're around Cha'am or Wan, check out Hoi Sai. It's like a royal project, and they sell plants and stuff really inexpensively. It's a great place, and they'll educate you as well. So. This is Noi Na, or custard apple, and we've got about 5-6 of these, and they're actually producing some fruit. So this is cool. If you've never eaten custard apple or something, you should try them. They're really tasty. And these are looking really good this year, Nat. Look at this. Wow.
We have one near the house too.
Yeah, we got one near the house and one near the chicken coop over there as well. So that's cool. Now, our cashews. I think I'm going to save the story of the cashew trees for the next video to show them. If you notice, there's supports under this thing. There's a reason why, and we'll produce a video about this, the whole growing and processing and everything, and what happened to these and what we had to do. But they love our property, but there's a problem, and you'll see that in the next video. And this is the teak tree that amazes me. This was one of our first trees that was planted. You want to go stand there?
Okay.
I don't know if you can get the perspective of this thing. Check this out. There's Nat, and here's the teak tree. Look at this thing. It's gigantic. That's our best growing teak tree. Yeah, the leaves are great. It's really cool.
I saw them ไก่ย่าง barbecue chicken. They wrap on the chicken.
They wrap the barbecue chicken in teak leaves.
Yeah, when they sell for Artino in Nonki.
Oh,
Put
cool.
on the leaf wrap and put in the bag.
Oh, nice. They make you can put it over your head in rainy season too and protect yourself. We got bananas out here that haven't grown too much, but they're doing okay. Avocados haven't done real well on our property, but it looks like finally they're starting to take off and grow. And I'll see if I can get them to grow faster a bit. It would be really great, but we're just happy to have them survive because we've had so many that didn't survive. So we've got now 2 of them growing, right?
Yes, over there.
Yeah, there's another one over there, but only 2. We had more, but I don't think there's more than that now.
Dry in to take the food.
Yeah, we wanted to make a drive-through here, so we're sort of leaving this open. This is next borders our land here. You can see the traffic that goes by, and they came about 3 months, 4 months ago, something, and said, oh, they're going to do the road here. They paved it or cemented, poured a cement road all the way down past their mom's, coming from the other road, and then they said, oh, we're going to pave this. You need to cut down your trees. We had some really beautiful trees down by the driveway down there that they came and cut when we went back to Cha'am, and then they never have come back to pave the road. Teak, back here, more cashews. And you can see, here's our Australian pines. Look at these guys. Whoa, big, huh? You can see compared to Nat standing to the one behind her way back there. What'd you say, Nat?
Mahogany.
Oh, this is a mahogany tree?
Yeah.
Ooh, nice. This one's doing well. We have some other ones that haven't taken off too much, but yeah, we got about what, 5, 6 mahogany trees?
I mix in there.
This is supposed to be a chop and drop there, but it never got chopped. It got really big. And we've got some, what? Lychee, that's right, which hopefully they'll take off. As everything grows real slow, and then all of a sudden the taproot hits the water supply or something and really starts taking off. They're doing okay. Hopefully they'll continue to grow because we love lychee. This is our best one here. And another mango tree. This one's doing okay too. And more cashews over here. We got a noni under the chop and drop over there. I need to chop some of those limbs so the noni can get some more light.
Over there we have another avocado.
Yeah, we have another avocado, and so we have 2 macadamia trees on the property, and they seem to be doing okay. They haven't taken off like the cashews, but after you see our cashew video, you'll see why we're not real excited about producing a nut that's really hard to process. But here's another avocado, and we got some more mahogany over here growing.
And you are
A Thai olive. This is, Nat calls this a Thai olive. And here's one of our macadamias here. If you stand next to that, Nat, maybe they'll see how big that is. The other one over by the mangoes we showed you before is a little bit taller than this one, but this one's almost as tall as Nat now. And if we pan around here, you can see the idea was the periphery we wanted to reforest. And it's like, this is a wild tree with a vine growing through it, but this is a wild tree. Probably about 80% of the trees are wild, right?
yeah,
And here's another mahogany over here. This mahogany's doing okay. But you can see the wooded nature of this now. But everything's just sort of growing naturally, reforesting itself, and we're allowing it to do that to a certain extent. We'll probably come through and chop out or cull some of these as they grow, because it'll become too crowded. But for right now, we're trying to get shade on the land and nourish our soil. And you can see from down here, the grasses that dried, we didn't cut them. We just let them fall naturally. And now they've falling down and becoming compost, breaking down into the soil. So that's cool. That was the idea, right?
Yeah.
To help our soil.
I have my Lilavadi in the corner big.
Oh, we've got frangipanis all over that are really big and beautiful, and they smell good too, right? And then we got a neighbor that built a house on the corner over here. Now we still have no utility power from the mains, and we've gone to talk to him again because it's been 4 years since we started this project, and it was $1 million baht to get power out here. And so now we've talked to him again to see if there's a possibility of getting power. And what they say for the first 150 meters that's free?
140 free, and after that pay half pay with the PA.
With the Provincial Electric Authority. So 140 meters free, and then you split the cost from that point. Now we're pretty far off. We're like from the road down there, how many meters?
From there, 500.
Something like that. So yeah, we'll see what it's going to cost. Hopefully they'll come out and check it out before too long. We've talked to them, and they said they're going to come talk to us about it. So
I think we long in the jungle, no road to go out.
yeah, we have no road. I've only cut paths through here in certain areas, so we need to get back to a path. Nat has boots on, but I don't. And so it gets a little hard to walk through. Now this is just the update. We'll be doing more videos that'll be more entertaining and fun, and give you more of the spirit of why you'd want to do something like this. Yeah, these are cashew trees. Yeah, you'll be shocked at what we got off of these and what we've been dealing with these cashew trees.
I think I plant too close.
Yeah, you planted them too close together. Actually, now that we're doing more research, going, hey, we shouldn't have planted these things so close together. So we'll probably be taking some of these out at some point, but for right now, we're just letting them grow. And yeah, this is our gopher, or I forget what the berry is called on this thing. There's a name for it, Jamaican cherry or something like that. I forget. But anyway, they're really sweet when they produce, and they almost produce all the time now. It's really weird. The birds love them, which is really cool.
Jackfruit.
Oh yeah, let me show you. We got our first jackfruit down here. That's really cool. It's not too big yet. And well, we've got 2 of these trees or 3?
2.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 one we buy, not sure, still alive.
Mm.
Not good down yet.
And so we have more guava trees. We got lamut, yeah, which is really a cool. I forget what that's called in English. Maybe I'll put it on the screen. It's really tasty in a shake. Really good shakes. And I want to create a little waterfall here in front of the house. Decorative little pond and waterfall. We're trying to get a good balance between the flowering trees and things like that and food production. If you want to, we'll show them the pond and the fish, the tilapia. Here, walk over there where I feed the fish, and I'll grab some food, and you can talk to them along the way if you want.
Okay. Back sidewalk.
This is a climbing rose here. Look at this climbing rose. Check this thing out. We had 3 roses. 2 of them died, and this one kept going, and finally now it's gotten so lanky and stuff. It's going up into the tree and everything. We don't get any roses off of it anymore, but it's a climber. It's doing really well.
Yeah.
And so go over there, and this is our night blooming jasmine, gigantic. During certain times of the year, this gets really big and fragrant. A lot of flowers at night. Oh, it's gorgeous. And our bird of paradise and everything. And yeah, go on over, and I'll be right there with some fish food.
Okay. This is our palm tree. And over there, hibiscus, red hibiscus. This one. Hi, Mo in our kitchen.
Yeah, our property likes hibiscus trees a lot. And so those are growing really well.
Yeah, this one another hibiscus. This one double.
Yeah, this is a double hibiscus, which is really cool, if you can see it. It's got a flower within the flower. Then we have another one that it's double inside. But this one here, you want to walk through? And this is going to be, originally it was going to be Nat's garden in here, just with flowering trees, flowering bushes, and a nice little place to walk through, maybe a little pond or something to be able to sit in and get cooled off. Got some more roses here that don't produce flowers, but they're growing. Roses don't like our property too much, but we're working with them.
That bougainvillea.
A lot of bougainvillea along here, and about 2-3 weeks ago, they were all filled with flowers. Look gorgeous over here. And we need to trim those back because they're getting unruly too. And now the fish will start coming up, and they're looking good. Are we going to eat these fish now? We're not big on killing animals, and so we're not sure if we catch the fish, who's going to kill it to eat it. We like eating fish though, right? We just don't like killing fish. But they're doing really good, as you can see. We've got a lot of fish now, huh? That have grown up.
Yeah, and pink one.
Yeah, we got the pink variety and the other varieties of tilapia. And we want to create another little pond and put catfish in there. And so, because we like eating catfish too. But yeah, fish are doing well.
Not a flower though.
Huh?
Not in my flower.
Be careful walking around.
Yeah, bamboo. One walk. Okay, the road.
Yeah, the idea was to have a nice driveway coming in with a good natural feel to it. So the idea was to plant these bamboo and some fishtail palms in between them to have like a little tunnel as we came through here. And as you can see, it's starting to work. These things are getting big too. We'll start being able to use this bamboo for other things as well, which is really cool. And then out here, Nat's got more banana trees planted, and it's sort of wooded here. It's naturally filling in with indigenous trees. And this was an idea that I saw online, where you dig a pit and it becomes like a compost pile, and you plant the bananas around it, and they naturally get fertilized. So that's happening. I got about 4 compost piles because I really need, if we're going to try and do vegetables and stuff, we need good compost and things to put in the garden. We need some biochar as well, which I'm looking into how to take charcoal, which Thais use anyway. You can buy bags of it, and crush it up and inoculate it. And so you mix that with this clay soil, and it aerates the soil, it adds more nutrients to the soil and everything, and so we're looking at that as well. But basically that's what's been happening on the property. So anything you want to add before we close?
No.
Y'all been very patient with us. You know, we run into a lot of people when we started this project, and we stopped talking so much about retirement and things. We said, you know, we'll just do this for us. It was a plan B during the pandemic, try and get more sustainable. Didn't know what was going to happen with food distribution, stuff like that. Plus, we like to know what we're putting in our bodies. We wanted to grow some food. So we're back trying to get that established. We've been back and forth. We haven't spent a lot of time here, so a lot of it goes towards maintenance right now. But we want to get some food planted and see if we can start supplying our consumption needs with some planted vegetables and things like that. And so that's the goal. We'll see how much more time we're going to spend here, and we want to try and take you all along on the journey with us. And so the videos have been really sparse because so many people now are talking about Thailand and videos on YouTube and stuff. And so, you know, it's a bloody water trying to get a sliver of views and stuff like that. And we didn't want to participate in that, plus the negativity and things like that. But we're going to see if we can keep you all as an audience, because we run into members and stuff. You should become a member of expat.thailand.com, because we do bi-weekly updates. We've been doing them. And so you get updated on all the news and things that we're doing on the property and everything. We just don't put them on YouTube. And so if you become a member, then you can ask questions and everything. But anyway, we would run into members or YouTube viewers and they'd say, well, we really enjoyed watching these videos of your property and what you were doing, the solar and all this stuff. And so we're going to try and do more, and I'm going to try and make them more entertaining, not so much us talking, but show you things that are happening, because nature here is amazing. And if you leave it alone, the system will repair itself. And that's what's amazing to me. The more we leave it alone, the more it seems to work. Yeah. But we're going to nudge it along in a direction we want it, so that we're producing food that we would like to eat, we consume, because that's where our major expense is, in food. And also have a nice, beautiful, natural place to be able to live. And if you all want to come along on that journey, hopefully we'll be starting to produce more videos. So make sure you comment and subscribe. And like I say, become a member of escape-to-thailand.com. And if you don't want to become a member, there's always a link to be able to buy us a coffee to help sustain this, because it does cost money supporting all the people and projects and everything that we do. And we always can use your help. And you members that have stuck around over the years, we got some members that have been with us 10 years. Yeah. And we really appreciate you all. And you all help us to be able to accomplish what we do. And so think about becoming a member of escape-to-thailand.com. And if you want us to put information in there about, like sustainability, solar living, stuff like that, we can add that as well. A lot of it's geared up, like in there we have lessons. I think there's almost 100 lessons on visas and etiquette and culture and tradition and Thai language resources, where you can learn Thai for free on the website, and all sorts of stuff in there. Wills, all kinds of legal documents and everything. So check out escape-to-thailand.com, and we'll keep you updated on what's happening here on the property, right? Till we see you again, and look forward to the cashew video coming soon. I think you'll be amazed. And so have a good one. Nat and JC out. And remember, there's
always an option.
Always an option. See ya.
Bye.
Hey, JC here. If you like that video, make sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel here. Also, we have another video up here you're going to be really interested in watching as well. And if you're looking for all the details of how to retire in Thailand in one place, plus a group of people to support you, check this out over here. Give it a click.